Hello, let's talk about Soulsborne bosses with the most unique features. Okay, so I'll quickly explain how this list will work. I'll talk about Soulsborne bosses, which are the most unique ones, which has no analog in other From Software games. Okay, let's begin with Demon Souls. After thinking about it for a while, I would say that the most unique boss of this game is King Allant. You might say that he's a regular humanoid boss fight with a sword, and yeah, you will be correct, but he has one very interesting move that makes him very unique boss. I am talking about Soul D-Level. Let me explain what this move does. In a fight randomly, he will charge a grab attack, and if you got hit by it, not only it will do a decent amount of damage, he will remove one level from your max character level, and also he will decrease your last updated stat. If for example you updated text 3 times in a row, if he catches you 3 times in a row, you will lose 3 dexterity stat, and if he somehow managed to catch you for example 10 times, your character level will be decreased by 10 points. And that's a very strange, annoying, yet a very unique and interesting feature, which you won't find in any other Soulsborne games. And I think that this move makes him the most unique boss from Demon Souls. Now Dark Souls 1. Well, if you play Dark Souls 1, you can agree that there is not a single boss as unique as Bed of Chills. Hey, when I say that this video will be about unique bosses, I didn't say that this will be a list full of interesting and fun bosses. Now let's talk about Bed of Bullshit. You don't really fight her in a usual way. In order to kill her, we have to destroy balls that are next to her, and as soon as you destroy any of these balls, a Mario minigame and a real fun begins. The floor itself will be destroyed, and you have to run to the other ball that is next to the other side of this arena, while trying your best to not fall down, and then somehow destroy the other ball. As soon as you destroy both balls, you have to again go in the center of this boss arena without beating gravity, and somehow jump on a tree. I repeat, jump in Dark Souls 1. And not only that, even if you magically manage to jump on this tree, there is a big chance that she will swing her hands at you and you will meet gravity. And after you finally made the jump after 10 fuck ups, you will have to walk for a while and just one shot this insect. But if you won't kill her as fast as you see her, there is a chance that she will kill you. Call this boss a piece of shit. Insult every single person's entire family tree who designed this boss. You have all right to do this, but a fact is a fact. It's impossible to deny that this is the most unique boss from Dark Souls 1. Now Dark Souls 2. There are many bosses with unique features in Dark Souls 2, but in the end I decided to choose Burnt Ivory King. You might say that he's very similar to Abyss Watchers and Radan, but I don't agree with this take at all. There is a big difference between them. In a fight against Abyss Watchers, you either fight 3 against 1 or at best 2 against 2. In a fight against Radan, you and your boys are straight up jumping one dude, but in a fight against Ivory King, you and your army of 7 people are fighting against Ivory King and his army of Elium Lois Knights. During this fight, your Elium Lois Knights are sacrificing themselves and close portals, which prevents Ivory King's Knights to join the fight. And in my opinion, that's a very unique thing. On a battlefield, if you summon NPC or players, and if you found all Elium Lois Knights, there can be 10 warriors including you and Ivory King. And that makes Ivory King a very unique boss. An army against an army who are beating the shit out of each other until one of the kings die. Now Bloodborne. In Bloodborne, I almost instantly knew who I will add on this list. Mikolash, the fast motherfucker whose ass is on a fire 24/7. Yeah, to be fair, half of Elden Ring bosses are also near infinity catch me if you can simulators, but Mikolash doesn't even fight you in a traditional way. He's just running away from you, and once a year he will summon a tentacle that does a solid amount of damage, but It's very easy to dodge this move. The real fun begins in his phase 2, and you'll have to chase this idiot for 5 min, and beg to all RNG goals that he'll run in a correct room. Otherwise you'll chase this moron for 10 minutes straight. In land you have to jump at him and fight him and his minions, but if you do that, there is a high chance that he'll one-shot you with his dumb magic. So I'll give you an advice. If a boss is looking at you as if you are a piece of shit, look at this boss as if he's the bigger piece of shit. Buy or farm poison daggers and time to time throw them at him, and in land he will die because of poison. Yeah, this takes a while, but hey, it's better to cheese this idiot than get one-shot by his dumb Avada Kedavra. And remember, if you die, you again have to chase this dipshit for 10 min. So, poison OP, I guess. I think I won't surprise anyone with Dark Souls 3 choice. It's Soul of Cinder. The thing that makes Soul of Cinder so unique is his style switcher in phase 1. In Soulsborne games, all bosses either have one fighting style, or at best second phase, in which they either got some new moves, or completely change their fighting styles. But Soul of Cinder, realistically saying, has 5 completely different fighting styles. Cinder has Spear Form, which is his long-range aggressive style, in which outside of basic hits, he has 2 magical hits. Intelligence Form is a very long-range mage with 5 different magical spells. In Dexterity Stance, he has a curved sword, and outside of basic moves, he has 4 other moves, and also he can parry you if you got unlucky. In his Strength Stance, he will just mash your head with his biggest sword. And also, he has second phase. In his phase 2, he will once again completely change his moveset and will fight you like a queen on heavy steroids. And outside of basic hits, he also has some cool moves such as Gap Closer, Kick, Grab, 5-hit stun lock wombo combo and other stuff. And I think that it makes Cinder the most unique boss from Dark Souls 3. A boss who can completely change his fighting style anytime he wants multiple times. Let's move to Sekiro. The answer to who is the most unique boss in this game was much more obvious than you think. The most unique boss of Sekiro is Great Shinobi All. And there is one very obvious reason for that. His moveset and fighting style is literally ours, but much better. He just like us fight like a shinobi, who will lie at your face just to take you down. He just like us uses some shinobi tools such as smoke bombs, poison mist, shurikens and Raven. Also, don't you even dare to use Mikiri against him, or he'll backshot you. Remember, he does and knows everything that you know, which means that he can outplay you. And that makes him the most unique boss from Sekiro. He is basically a mirror fight of your better version. And finally, Elden Ring. From Elden Ring, I will choose Libra. Yeah, you might tell us Libra is from Night Train and blah blah blah, but I don't consider Night Train as a full game. For me, it's either a shitty DLC of Elden Ring at best, or at worst, lazy mod for Elden Ring. So I think choosing Libra is more than fair. The reason behind his uniqueness is very interesting. It's the deal with the devil aspect of him. Before the fight even starts, you can talk to him, and he will offer you some interesting deals. For example, if you ask for more levels, he will grant you a few levels, but at the same time, after using a flask, your level decreases. Or for example, you choose, I want a powerful weapon. He gives you a random weapon, and if you got lucky, you might get some OP thunder sticks, but at the same time you lose 2 of your current level, and a few other interesting deals. Also, outside of that, he has another unique ability. Absolutely randomly, he'll become invincible, and he will summon a bunch of magical circles around him, and in a small amount of time you need to break them, otherwise he will buff his damage and damage reduction. You might works that Artorias and Alant also had a similar mechanic. Well, yeah, but not really. Alant and Artorias just do a huge boom, and all you need to do in order to prevent this move is to kill them 3 times and that's it. But in Libra's case, you need to break some magical circles that spawn randomly next to him. So yeah, in 2 words, his devil and magical circles make him the most unique boss of Elden Ring. Well, that's pretty much it. Time for all the most unique bosses for you. If you like my video, press something under it. With this, I will say bye bye to you and I will see you next time.